MVP. Regular season series was tied at 2 between these two, but the first 2 games came before the KD trade, and the last
season for him, and obviously on that last play, turning the corner on MPJ.
Both of these teams have been off since Tuesday when they both ended their first-round series as Jamal Murray victory over the Timberwolves, including a 40-point explosion in Game 2 here in Denver. This is Ayton. That's been his shot, that little mid-range Grant right
there, because Booker is going to command so much attention in that screen and roll. Ayton has to be efficient.
Murray!
At all times, obviously, Kogi getting that starting lineup, but Murray, when he sees the basket go through, he is confident. And speaking of confidence, Kevin Durant and finish inside the paint.
Durant 31 points in the Game 5 clincher over the Clippers. Look at that 2-man action. Murray the kick. Caldwell Pope over the top of Ayton, rattles it in from deep.
You know, Durant is an elite shot creator, so you're going to have to live with that. You're going to have to make him work every possession. Nothing easy if you're Aaron Gordon trying to guard Kevin Durant. The problem is he makes everything look easy.
Murray backs away into the corner. Step back on a 3. Got it. Does. At that end of the floor, make those guys exert some energy. Guys like Durant and Booker. As Ayton again beautifully set up by Booker. By Jokic. Murray thought about the 3 guarded by Chris Paul. What a matchup between those two. Jokic wants to take Ayton. A lot of history between these two. Misses. On a little off-balance spinning hook shot. Well played by Ayton. Durant taking contact, and he puts it down.
Well, not just with his offense and his ability in the open court, but his defense, which...
The other thing everyone talks about in Denver, of course, is the altitude, Grant. Something you know all too well as a player. Monty Williams had the Suns fly here a day early. They got here Thursday, were able to practice Thursday and Friday. Just trying to get themselves physically right. KD underneath. 1-point Suns lead as we come up on the 5-minute mark of this opening quarter. Early feeling out process between Phoenix and Denver continues. By Booker, well played by Porter. Gordon open floor.
Years ago, certainly has improved, which leads to that easy dunk there by Aaron Gordon.
Booker sizes up Caldwell Pope. Into the corner to Paul. Weaves in baseline. Boy, the C's parted. He misses. Ayton is there wide open. Boy, Paul kind of created difficulty on that shot. And the weak side clear by Brown. Jokic running the floor, takes a little bump and hits it, making it look easy. 22 points, and that ends an 8-2 Denver run.
Yeah, and Denver's defense picked up there the last few minutes. Obviously, it was a little bit stagnant offensively for Phoenix, but nice set out of the timeout for Monty Williams.
Bismack Biyombo checks into the game. Jokic goes right at him. Durant on the help defense. Joker gets it back, puts it down, and it...
Point play.
Grant, what are you seeing so far? You mentioned some of the stagnant...
So much improved on that end defensively.
Bismack Biyombo, good challenge at the rim. As Brown came up empty, look at KD, those endlessly long...
And of course his length, so good finishing and getting to the rim.
Devin Booker.
But obviously has improved his ball heft.
Franchise that only averaged about 22 wins his first 4 years. All the coaching changes. He is someone who certainly deserves this moment. As he is spearheaded an 8-0 Denver Phoenix run rather. Gordon ends the run. Caldwell Pope will be the inbounder. 6 seconds left. Josh Okogie back in for Monty Williams and Phoenix. Murray sizes up Booker. Deep shot. Misses. Neither of these two franchises have ever won an NBA title. Denver has never even been to a finals. Ayton. Pretty
not post up a lot. Ayton taking advantage. Jokic on the bench. And these non-Jokic minutes right now for Denver, they won those in the Minnesota series, but can they also be effective with Jokic on the bench in this series?
Porter putting it on his back with Jokic on the floor, on the bench rather. As Porter with his second field goal. Ayton spins, well played by Brown, able to keep him out of that mid-post.
Yeah, Ayton couldn't get deep position right there. Brown getting in his legs. Good defense.
Porter launches, splash! 13th in the NBA this season in three-point accuracy at better than 41%. And they have so many weapons at that end of the floor. Ayton again with Brown on his back. Double team. They leave Shamet open. Shamet. So just under 2 minutes gone by in the second. 1 point Phoenix lead. Open a game with this highly anticipated Western semifinal. Porter. And he starts. So Booker now 4 of 7. He's got 10. Into double digits joining Durant. Caldwell Pope walks a tightrope. But beautiful dish to Gordon.
KCP there in the neck.
Damian Lee has checked into the game for Monty Williams. As we come up on the 8-minute mark, Jokic walking to the table for Denver. Bruce Brown knifes in, kicks to Green, steps into a three. Got it!
Minutes once again as Jokic at the scorer's table. Defensively, they've been effective, and multiple guys contributing offensively for Denver.
Jeff Green, 36 in year 15. Ayton, that's too close. And a rebound underneath by Porter. 6-point Denver lead as we hit the 7-minute mark before halftime. Gordon in isolation, wants to take Craig, fades, and hits.
On the bench, they've been quiet as Denver has gone on this run. But over the course of 7 games, will Monty Williams make some adjustments? It's still early, but obviously a series is about making those adjustments.
Brown, top of the key. Brown curling, here he comes. Left hand, no. Jokic, couple of tries, misses, gets it back, missed again. And Denver somehow comes up empty. Look at Christian Brown. Picks KD's pocket, but boy, they're missing all kinds of little bunnies in tight. Here comes Booker, little leaner. What's the call? It's a block on Green. And Devin was whistled underneath. Second team foul.
Played a huge role in their run here in the second quarter.
With KD's arrival, and he said without hesitation, Chris, but there's no one better equipped to make that adjustment, especially at this stage of his career. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The table as Phoenix turns it over. Murray weaving through a crowd, kicks it. KCP coming for more.
The ball movement, the unselfishness, so hard to defend when Denver is going.
Biggest lead so far for the Nuggets. Booker probing, inside boy Biyombo left wide open, he misses point blank. Booker.
He's got to convert and make those opportunities when they present.
See the low second chance points, only their second offensive rebound in this opening half. Jokic the fake into the corner, this is Gordon, it's good! So Jokic struggling a little bit with his shot, but he's done everything else. Murray again, deficit with under a minute left in the half. KD pulls the trigger. Murray looking to push. This is what they want to do. Boy, exquisite pass. Jokic. But they've got to deal with us as well. And that's what we've seen so far. Booker, little hesitation. Boy, misses in tight. And that's going to take us to halftime.
And I asked him what concerned him, obviously the deficit, but he said they had 15 more field goal attempts, meaning the Denver Nuggets, 9 turnovers, and they had 12 offensive rebounds. If they get more organized, they feel very confident.
Okogie on a stick.
Right there by Ayton. Third quarter, the Timberwolves came out and really took it to them. So Denver has to stay and have to have a little bit more resistance and force to slow down this offense of Denver. The screener. So you're going to see a steady diet of that throughout this series if you're Phoenix.
Chris Paul has been doing that for 8.
So by Ayton, being big, being long, and not fouling Jokic causing him to miss.
See that mid-range prowess and CP. Caldwell Pope trying to push. But Phoenix able to get back. Murray, Jokic overplayed. Again makes it look easy.
Just have such great chemistry on both ends.
Gordon on a free for Denver. Boy, if Aaron Gordon gives him this kind of offensive production, Phoenix going to be in trouble. Paul puts it in the deck, drives, kicks to Durant, left open, and he's got the three-point answer.
Catch and shoot three.
Murray got it.
I mean, he shot efficiently from the floor, and certainly Booker went crazy. He wasn't needed as much in that series.
Murray, it's good again. Space, Caldwell Pope. This place was ready to explode. But Denver looks up. They're still in a 17-point hole after that good early push to begin this quarter. Durant looking for daylight. Contact, scoops it down, and he's fouled.
But really, they're going to need to step it.
He's only been with the Suns about 2.5 months. There's the theft. Paul picking Jokic's pocket, and CP. Grant, they've missed a couple of layups in the quarter.
Well, yes, they have, but Phoenix's defense has definitely ratcheted up a bit here.
This is Bruce Brown, lets it fly, in and out. Jokic, a couple of taps, misses. Long rebound, Caldwell Pope, they reset. As we move on to the 5-minute mark, third quarter, game 1, Denver and Phoenix. Jokic, splash! Series, we know that Jokic and Murray are going to have their moments. Can our psychology be right? That is Craig. Too much, screaming for a foul. That Phoenix bench irate. Christian Brown on the bobble, regathers and resets to Murray.
Got a mismatch with Jokic.
Shamet into the game, defends Murray. 66 seconds, Murray fades and sticks it. 24 for Denver. Booker with Bruce Brown on his back. Fights to the middle of the paint, and he sticks it. Rising stars in the sport. Murray off the bounce. Scoop, misses, 5 seconds. KD, a foot race to the rack and lays it in. Cash money is Durant.
Jokic on the bench, more dribble handoffs and drives and kick offense. And certainly Bruce Brown playing more point guard right now.
All right, Brown like a road grader trying to create the space. Popovich, who facilitated that grouping. So much respect between those two. Murray against Craig. Works on the wing, the spin, the fade, and he buries it.
And as I said, loves to spin and get over that right shoulder with a little fadeaway action.
Here comes Booker to the wreck.
When Booker was fouled right there by Bruce Brown.
Into the corner. That is Lee.
Landale mismatch inside and patient, able to finish with that hook.
Landale, the undrafted player out of St. Mary's. Giving them some good minutes off the bench with Ayton still on the seat with 4 whistles. Gordon keeps coming.
And can't tell from that angle.
Damian Lee too much that time. Long rebound Murray. Foot race between the legs. Off glass. Murray taking him to the schoolyard. Suns dodge a bullet. Here comes Booker. Full head of steam. Left hand. And he's fouled.
Advantage of mismatches. In this case, Landale
is just off the charts. So much electricity between these two teams.
And you have some good defensive players out here on the floor, but guys like that.
At 17 since halftime. Good ball movement by Phoenix. Booker to KD. Back to Paul. Corner 3. Misses. Tapped out by Jokic. Denver looking to push. Murray. Nuggets back firmly in command. 17-point lead with possession. Murray. Jokic. They are carving him. This is badly, and a rebound by Jokic. Suns right now look gassed. Little backdoor cut. Brown coming.
They do look a little gassed, and right now Denver is energized. Bruce Brown. We know they can score. We know they have weapons with Jokic and Murray, but collectively, defensively, giving problems to Phoenix all night.
Michael Porter Jr. for game 2 here on Monday night. As Smith has checked into the game now for Michael Malone as he has started to empty his bench. Zeke Naji. This is Vlatko Čančar. Into the corner. Payton, what a
talent on that Phoenix Suns bench. So they're going to learn a lot about this this series about Denver now, as Cam came out in game 1. Sense of urgency, collective.